Okay. Good evening. Today is Gimel Nisan. We're holding in the middle, Perek Lamed Ches, Daf Nun, page 99. So just before we start to summarize, again, the Alter Rebbe spoke for a few prokim about the greatness and the advantage of mitzvahs ma'asiyos. And that's what the Apostle says. So he spoke about the greatness of Lasoy. So that's what really was, in a way, a comforting message to the Bainanim that they cannot ever win the essence of the animalistic soul, turn it over like a tzaddik. What it says is a great accomplishment in mitzvahs ma'asiyos, because over there you bring the lakus, you bring the kavanah of the kibriyas olam. That's the lowest level, and also you are able to convert the levushim of olam hazeh, the lowest levush of ma'aseh, to kedusha when we do the mitzvahs through the levushim, which you're talking about. The levushim is the machshava dibur ma'aseh, that's the three levushim of the nefesh. Or through mitzvahs ma'aseh, you're converting the lowest levush, which is a ma'aseh, the most physical one, to godliness. Now in this parak, we learned yesterday, and then the Alter Rebbe says, yeah, it is true that the mitzvahs ma'aseh are very important, and it's ma'aseh hu ha'ikar, and he brought even a raya lafi halacha, that if you do all the kavanas, you think of all the kavanas of the matzahs. You don't need the matzah, you're not doing a mitzvah. The other way around, if you ate the matzah without kavanas, but the yoytza with the mitzvah. So yeah, it is important, the mitzvah ma'asis, more than the kavanah. However, the kavanah is also important. That's how we started speaking yesterday. How the kavanah is the neshama of the guf. That says that the mitzvah below kavanah is kaguf below neshama. Now it goes like this. That's the continuation today. Why are you saying the kavanah of the mitzvah, the kavanah of davening, at the neshama of the mitzvah? It's like the guf mitzvah is the guf, the kavanah is the neshama. Why? Or echot shov. There's one. We now dealing with everything over here is not what I feel, what I want. We're dealing with that's Ratzon Hashem. What Hashem wants. That's what we. It's important to mention. The Alter Rebbe said one time, we're learning Torah because we enjoy it, because Hashem told us. He says if Hashem would make us, tell us to be a wood choppers, we would be a wood choppers. We do it b'simcha. We're Avdei Hashem. That's how the mahalach over here. We're not because I enjoy it, because it's my opinion, because I like it, and it's nothing to do with I. We are Avdei Hashem. Whatever Hashem, what the Master tells me to do, I do it. He told me to learn Torah. I learn Torah. He told me to put tefillin. I put tefillin. He told me to be a wood chopper a whole day. I would do it b'simcha. That's what he told me to do. I'm a servant. So I said, according to this, if we're going over here with the Ratzon Hashem, why are you telling me that the Ratzon Hashem, that the kavanah mitzvah should be like the neshama, as advantage, a greatness in it? The mean in the mitzvah and the kavanah, so Ulevushim Shavim, Hashem conceals himself equally. And the levushim, the garments that Hashem put on himself, of this whole olam, as garments for Hashem, through them, for those garments to reveal themselves to us. Shavim, Sha'oir Mistater, the light of Hashem is hiding. Umisalem, is conceals himself. Umislabesh boy, he clothed himself in the levushim. Kishneme mo'elam ha'adzeh, shebechlalusoi mistater b'shove. The mitzvah and the kavanah, that's from olam hazeh, and in olam hazeh generally Hashem hiding or concealing himself, equally. Shebechlalusoi mistater b'shove ha'oir v'achayu shemurach v'yigis borach v'bchinas hester ponim. V'yiridas ha'madrego is b'ishtalshelus ha'olam ha'madrego, but tzimtzumim rabim v'atzumim comes with a great contraction in in quantity and quality. The Rabbim, it's quantity, many tzimtzumim, and atzumim, it's the quality of the tzimtzumim. Ach and islavesh beklipas noiga. Till Hashem was malbish himself in this world, which is klipas noiga. Lahachios klolus olamaza chomri. Through this all the levushim, when he mislabish in the levushim of olam hazeh, that's how he mechaya all the olamas. The Hainu called Dvorim Amutorim Vatahoirim Shaboilam. Klipas Noiga gives the chayas, supplies chayas to all the Dvorim Amutorim Vatahoirim, kosher animals. Yeah, Shaboilam Hazar. Umimeno, and this is the Memutza, true, the Klipas Noiga, Umimeno Val Yodo Mushpoim Dvorim Atmeim. Meaning Hashem does not give direct chayus life to Dvorim Atmeim. It's all come from Hashem ultimately. There's no other source of chayus. But it first goes from Olamas Elyonim, which is Olamas Kedoshim Utahoirim. It goes to many tzimtzumim, many tzimtzumim, like I said before, in quantity and quality. And then it mislabish and klipas noga of Olam Hazeh. Then comes to this world, it becomes more materialistic, more physical world, and klipas noga. And the klipas noga is mamutza. It gives chayes to dvorim akadoshim v'tohirim, and it also gives chayes to shalosh klipas atmeres legamrem. Yeah, v'ayodo mushpoim dvorim atmeim ki b'china mamutzas kanal. Since klipas noga toivara oir v'choshech, yeah, we said it in Perek we saw etzadas toivara. Memele, it's able to give to both opposite types, to the kedusha and to the klipas. So till now it's the question: if this world generally, it's one type of symptom, one type of hester ponim, one type of light over here, equal light for all the creations. How come there is a different, we said, the revelation in the kavanah more than the revelation of the Maisa? The whole thing again, we have to remember, I do the mitzvah. Who said the kavanah of the mitzvah is more important than the Maisa? If it's Ratzon Hashem, so Ratzon Hashem is I should have kavanah, Ratzon Hashem I should have Maisa. So why one is better than the other? It's both Ratzon Hashem. Mitzad the revelation, he reveals himself equally in this world. So why one is greater than the other? And what is greater? The revelation of Hashem, the Hester Ponim, the concealment is the same. If the concealment is the same, the revelation is the same. So why one is greater than the other? Says, Afal Peken, the answer starts from here. Or the revelation of the light. Shiam Shoch Asachayus. Asharava Yemeiru Mechayem. There is one hester upon him. There's one garment that through that garment he brings the light to us. It's not, the light is not equal. The light that goes into Mechinas HaMaisa or Mechinas HaKavon, it's not equal. Mechinas Tzimtzum v'Ispashtus. The way the light is mitzamtzum, and then the way the light reveals himself, it's not equal. First, we're talking about, he's going to talk about the Kavon and the Maisa later on. First, he's saying over here how in this world, in the four madregas of Datzcham, that's the four general levels in this world, that everything is, that's the four general levels. How did the light of Hashem, how it differs one from another, even though again generally it's from one Olam Hazeh, that the Hester and the Heora it's equal over here. So he says Kibegufa Kashmi Doimim in the physical body, and the Doimim Mamash Kavonim V'Opor, the non-movable object like stones and earth. Or Pchinas Tzimtzum Godol Asher En Kamoyu. The light which is in our body, I'm talking about not the light of the neshama, on the light of the Avonim V'Ofor, Ubevchinas Tzimtzum Godol, the contraction of the light is so great, Asher En Kamoyu. There's no bigger contraction than the light goes into the doimim. V'achayus shaboy mu'etes kalkach. as we in Shara Yichud, they brought from Arizal, as we mentioned this before, that there's a chayus in the earth too. There's a chayus in Avonim, but it's such a minute chayus. It's such a minimal chayus. It doesn't even have enough koyach, that chayus, to make it grow. It doesn't grow like plants. The stones don't grow. Meaning Hashem contracted his life. It should be such a minimal life that doesn't give chayus to grow. It's only chayus to exist. That's it. Stay in one place, don't go to Ein Ve'efes. No more than that. It would be more chayus. You see the stones growing like the tzamech. So Hashem contracted his chayus. Should be very contracted with tzumtzum dike chayus, a minimum chayus. It should be offer with doimim. Now the second level u'b'tzameach in the plants, ora eno b'tzimtzum godol kolkach. Ora of the tzameach, it's not anymore as contracted. It's coming a little bit more b'shefa. You're opening the faucet of chayes a little bit more. The water coming with a more force over here. So much chayes it could grow already. It comes out. Those two levels are so huge difference between them. If you take the biggest diamond, the most expensive diamond, take a diamond that's worth a lot of money. Take a diamond that's worth a few $100,000. It's expensive diamond, but it doesn't come to the level of a simple plant, because the diamond, even the most expensive one, cannot grow. It's still diamond. It's still diamond. It still doesn't grow. But the tzamer, the simple tzamer that you don't care for, you throw away, it's growing, has more chayus over there than the diamond. So the reason for it, because the chayus comes to the tzamer, it's not as metzumtzum, it's not as limited, it's not as contracted like by doimim. Let's grow. Oh, I think we went over a little bit, so we're going to stop over here. It's okay. It's not a big affair. We went over a little bit. The mitzvah will continue tomorrow. Okay. All right. See you tomorrow, guys.